How we going, guys? The Loot Gamer over here. And as you can see, fellas, The Last of Us Part 2 Collector's Edition. I am really excited to kind of show you guys this because honestly, this is my favorite game on the PlayStation 4 series. My first time playing a PlayStation 4 was actually this game, The Last of Us, the first one, and I was really intrigued and how awesome the game looked like. Let's sit back, relax, and let me know in the comments below what you guys really think of this Collector's Edition because I am very, very excited. But without further ado, fellas, let's unbox this product and see exactly what we get. Having a look at the packaging over here, The Last of Us Part 2. Absolutely loving this kind of white with a bit of background over here. We can see Ellie at the front, Naughty Dog Entertainment at the bottom there. On the side over here, as we can see, PlayStation 4, The Last of Us, really nice and elegant in black. And in the back over here, basically all of the juicy details that we get with this Last of Us Part 2 Collector's Edition. So we grab ourselves the following: the PlayStation 4 dynamic theme, the set of 6 PSN avatars, the soundtrack, the mini art book from Dark Horse, and have a look at how beautiful this Ellie statue looks like, that Steelbook case, that art book, and some really nice goodies that will be getting included as well. So I am very, very excited. On the other side over here, just The Last of Us Part 2. So now let me open up this packaging really nice and slowly here, and not really ruin anything because this is definitely be part of my loot collection. There you go. Box is all open, as you can see. Then on this side over here, as you can kind of see, whoa, The Last of Us Part 2. Really loving the box over here, really nice. The Last of Us Part 2 at the front over here. On the side over here, just nice and plain. On the other side, The Last of Us Part 2. On top, just really nice and plain. What I'll do right now is I want to open this up just like that. Put that one to the side. I'm really loving the way this looks. The Last of Us Part 2 at the front over here. Really, really nice. At the top over here, as we can kind of see, we get the art of The Last of Us Part 2 looking really, really nice here, fellas. Let's go through all the details of this book and kind of see exactly what we get. Having a look at the book over here, fellas, really loving the way it looks, yeah, The Last of Us Part 2. As we can see Ellie, yeah, I'm absolutely loving the artistry they put. Have a look at how really awesome the shading and the graphic detail look there. And over here, as we can see, The Last of Us Part 2 by Dark Horse. The back over here, really nice and plain from Naughty Dog. So now let's open this up together right now and kind of see page per page, because I'm assuming you guys may want to see everything. But as we can see here, guys, a whole lot of people here, and I really hope Joel is actually here, because honestly, I did not watch any of these spoilers from The Last of Us Part 2, which has been going crazy on YouTube. But as you can see here, the art of The Last of Us Part 2, really loving the imagery at the background. Having a look at some more images here, really nice. Really loving the atmosphere and the environments. Over here we could see the producer, Mike Richards, the editor, Ian Tucker, assistant editor, Brett. And these people, honestly, fellas, really deserve a pat on the back because they did an amazing job. Having a look at the characters here, we have Joel, we have a couple of people here. We have Ellie. Look at how awesome that looks. That's Ashley, rather. Let's go next. So over here, as we can see, we got Ashley. We got some more characters here. Really loving the way these actually look like. Really nice graphic details. Moving next over here, we got some more characters. And whoa, man, have a look at this. Really loving the way they really made his hair look so artistic. Moving on over here, we get some more characters. And I'm so damn curious to get into the story, guys. Some more really awesome images here. Richard Lyons. We get some more people over here. Different kinds of concept artwork. I'm assuming these over here will obviously be the baddies that will be fighting through the game. Could be wrong, but let's see what happens. Over here, as you can see, some more crazy looking zombie-like things. And oh man, have a look at that one. Whew, that looks so damn scary. As you can kind of see, oof, clickers, as they like to call them. Oh man, that's some crazy stuff. Look at these crazy concept artworks, guys. Damn. Don't think I'll be sleeping tonight. But yeah, this kind of setting over here reminds me of Red Dead with the whole snow, but really nice. Some more kinds of atmospheres and environments. I guess we'll find out more about this within the game. More environments here. This sort of environment reminds me of The Last of Us, the first one. Of course, for my assumption, hopefully we'll be on a horse and we can actually feel how that's going to be in the game. But yeah, some really awesome looking environments here, fellas. Like, this is beautiful, man. So we'll be playing as Ellie, of course. Hopefully we play as Joel a bit too. That'll be awesome. Some more images here. Really nice looking backgrounds. Really loving the way they put so much detail into the backgrounds. They actually look like they were taken by a camera, but it's kind of crazy that these are actually the graphics of the game. That is ludicrous. But yeah, I'm really curious, guys, to see the graphics of this game. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this art book. But I think it's a really nice looking art book here. Really beautiful visuals and a whole lot of detail here. As you can see Ellie there. Really love this image here, guys, from John Swiney. And of course, this image here as well. Really, really beautiful. All I can tell you, fellas, is The Art of The Last of Us Part 2 is an absolute beautiful looking book. Let me know what you guys think at the comments below. The next really awesome thing that we grab over here, fellas, is this really awesome looking steel case. Have a look at how beautiful that looks, man. Whoa. This is a really artistic looking steel case. This side over here, of course, we get Ellie, and I'm assuming on the other side is another character, but we will obviously understand who that person is as we play the game. But I am so excited, guys, to unbox this with you guys, because as you guys know, I am a steel case whore, and oh man. Look at how beautiful crafted this Steelbook case looks like. I am really, really impressed. And have a look at the shading on the hair, the graphics, the face, the textures there. They did a really good job. Even the background, as you guys can see over here, really executed well. Having a look at the other side over here, really nice. And I'm absolutely loving the way this looks, guys. And this is probably I would say my favorite steel case this far of 2020. Persona 5 looked amazing, but whoa, have a look at that. But one thing I love about the steel case too is even on the side over here, it kind of blends in from the sort of textures of the face. Even on this side, yeah, we can kind of see that too. Let's open up this right now and kind of see what we get. So on this side over here, of course, we grab ourselves the dynamic theme of it. Let me place that one to the side. So we also grab ourselves 2 discs over here. So as we can see, this first disc over here should be The Last of Us Part 2. Insert dotted disc. Not 100% sure what this is, but I'm assuming this should either be the game or the soundtrack, one of the two. Or we probably have to use both to actually install the game itself. So it says, yeah, insert play disc second. So you've actually got to use both of these discs to actually play the game, which is a bit interesting because usually we could just, use one disc to insert the game itself. But I guess the game must be that big that we probably need 2 to install it. But that over there, fellas, is the steel case. Even on the side over here, we can see The Last of Us Part 2. Really, really nice. I am loving the way the Steelbook case looks like. Let me place that Steelbook case to the side, right over there, in its amazing glory. Next, over here, of course, we grab ourselves a really awesome Last of Us Part 2. This over here, I'm assuming, should be the Steelbook case. And oh, man, loving simplistic packaging here, because sometimes simplicity is the best way to go. And the back over here, just really nice and plain. So right now what I'll do is I'm going to open this up if I can. You got to probably slide it just like that. And over here, as you can see, The Last of Us Part 2. At the back, nice and plain, The Last of Us Part 2. And inside here, we get some really nice looking words from from Neil, the director itself. What would you do if someone you loved was a victim of a cruel and violent act? How easily could one mind tip towards violent retribution? How far would you go to bring the people responsible to justice? If you were successful, how would it change you? Would you ever be the same? With The Last of Us Part 2, we set out to create an experience that explores these difficult questions, the darkest side of human nature and the vicious cycle of violence that we witness in the world around us on our daily basis. The result is a game crafted by hundreds of developers that push themselves to create something more than mere entertainment, a game that we're incredibly proud of and that we hope will enthrall you and challenge your own views of justice and empathy. On behalf of everyone at Naughty Dog, we want to thank you for embarking on this journey with us. From Neil Druckmann. A really nice message here, and I'm loving the way this looks in the background, fellas. So he gave us a bit of love, just giving us this really nice looking book over here, just to really show a lot of appreciation. Thank you, Neil Druckmann. We really appreciate that. So what I'll do is I'll sort of place that one to the side over there. Thank you, Mr. Neil. Let's sort of open this up now and kind of see what else we get in this collector's edition. So next over here, fellas, as we can see, we have a whole lot of awesome loot here, and have a look at that, fellas. Loot everywhere. And as you guys know, I am all about the loot. But now let's sort of open this up here and kind of see what this is. This is a really nice looking piece of loot, and I'm assuming this is obviously a bracelet that we could wear. I think I'll probably just leave it in this packaging because I don't want to ruin it. But have a look at this, fellas. A really nice looking bracelet. Wow, that's really cute. Really nice detail there, especially if you guys are into this kind of stuff, and I definitely am. I'll definitely be wearing this. The back over here, we can kind of see it's got that sort of metal-like frame. Really loving the way this looks like. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, but yeah, that's a really cute looking bracelet. I'll place that one to the side. Next over here, as we can see, we get the Naughty Dog kind of badges here that we'll actually be able to place. Let me kind of open them up so you guys can see each badge each. But yeah, this badge is looking pretty interesting. So over here, of course, we grab ourselves a sticker. Really nice. Place that one to the side. What else do we get? Yeah, The Last of Us Part 2. Some more stickers, as we can see. Liking the way that looks. We also get the one with the background. And we grab ourselves some more stickers over here. The Naughty Dog sticker. Just the one that's more triangular. Beautiful. Over here, as we can see, the Naughty Dog stickers as well. So, you know, we get a bit of options in case you guys prefer the black background. I think I prefer this background over the other one. Let me place that one to the side. Next over here, of course, we grab ourselves some really awesome badges. And oh man, as you guys know me, I love badges. This is definitely going to be something that I'll be displaying on my lovely attire. And have a look at these badges, fellas. Oh man. Wow, that's a really nice looking badge there. The Naughty Dog, of course, the stop sign, the really nice looking dog there, the knife, and the butterfly as well. That's a really nice put together badge. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, but this is a really epic piece of loot. Thank you very much, Mr. Neil. And that's all we got, fellas, but I'm really loving the way it's packaged in this really nice looking cardboard there. But next over here, fellas, of course, we want to open up this box over here. So this is going to be interesting. Let me try and grab it just like that. Bam. And inside this box over here, we should be grabbing the really awesome looking Ellie statue. And I'm loving the way this packaging looks like. As we can see here, The Last of Us. Let me sort of move this forward. The Last of Us there. The side over here, it's got a really nice looking background of the Dark Knight. The back over here is really nice and plain. And the other side just about the same. So now let's unbox this box right now and see what's inside, because I want to really see the details of this Ellie statue. So the first thing, of course, we grab ourselves is some really awesome packaging there. And woo! This Ellie statue is looking sick. And yeah, we have it, fellas, the Ellie statue. It's actually bigger than I thought. It's way bigger than I thought, and I'm really impressed on how it actually looks like, because, oh man, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go through all the details together and kind of analyze the textures, the shading, and also the hair color, and just overall experience of this really awesome looking statue. Having a look at the statue, fellas. Oh man. I am really impressed here. And let me sort of tell you guys why. Because what I'm sort of noticing about this statue itself is that it has different textures. As we can see here, the guitar has a bit of a texture here. And when we kind of move it, it kind of changes color. And as we can see, there goes a bit of a brownie feel. It sort of blends in there. And when we kind of move it there, as you can see, it gets a bit more rigid, and we can see all kinds of detailing in it. Even her tattoo on the arm here, fellas, really done well. And her bracelet, as you guys saw, really well done. And having a look at her face here, fellas, I think it was done really well there. You could kind of see her emotion, and her hair is looking really nice as well. One thing I do love about this tattoo, fellas, is the pants. Have a look at the texture of these pants here. They really added different kinds of elements in this statue to make it really pop out compared to original ones. Even, yeah, her All Stars there, her Converse rather, looking really nice. I am really loving the way it looks here. The branding, The Last of Us at the bottom, done really well. You kind of feel all of the letters. One thing I do think they could have done better in is the sort of background of this, because this feels, you know, a bit cheap compared to the actual figure itself. But overall, guys, this is looking damn good, man, like so damn good. Let's have a look at the back here and kind of see how they actually went. The back does look great. Again, I just wish that the kind of textures, because again, the kind of materials from the figure compared to the actual base is so different. But overall, this is a really awesome looking statue here. Really well crafted and sculpted. Really loving the way these look. I kind of wish these were metal or maybe an aluminium to really enhance it. Having a look now at her lovely sword here at the back. Loving the fact that they put a bit of blood on it to make it a bit more relevant towards the actual game. We can kind of see here the arrows. Of course, they put this here to make sure that it's protected. I think I'll probably just take it off, or nah, I think I'll probably just leave it on because I don't want to ruin my figure. Probably just put it back in the box. But fellas, this is looking beautiful, man. Even the texture of the bag. And it's a pretty big statue. I thought it wasn't going to be that big, but as you can see here, fellas, my hand is here, and it's a pretty big statue. You know, I'm really loving it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, but honestly, for me, this is a definite thumbs up from the Loot Gamer. Really well crafted looking statue. And again, for me, my favorite part of this really awesome statue is the fact of this guitar just looks so good, and the textures of Ellie's pants, and overall, the quality of the statue is definitely good. Really loving it. Well done, Naughty Dog. So here we have it, fellas, The Last of Us Part 2. What are my final thoughts? In my opinion, fellas, this is the best collector's edition I have ever unboxed on my channel thus far. It has absolutely everything a dreamer and a gamer will actually want. It has a steelbook case, the art book, the statue, pins, stickers, soundtracks, DLCs, themes, everything that you actually want, fellas. So for me, well done, Naughty Dog. This is the best experience I have ever had on the Loot Gamers channel. Have a look at how awesome that bracelet looks like. And most collector's editions don't really have wearable items, but this one, I would say, is an absolute amazing treat. Thank you so much for giving us an amazing collector's edition. And let me know in the comments below what you guys really think. But right now, what I want to kind of show you guys is a really awesome Last of Us t-shirt. So over here, fellas, is the Last of Us Part 2 t-shirt. And when we kind of look closer here, we can kind of see Ellie's face in the background. On the last jab, we can kind of see her arms with the gun and her attire on the Of Us Part 2. Looks really nice here. The back is just plain, and I kind of hope they had a really awesome image or something, like a clicker or something to make it really pop. But that over there, fellas, is the Last of Us Part 2 t-shirt. They actually have a different make, and I kind of put an image right over here so you guys could see the black version of this with a slightly different picture. But I thought I'd sort of just grab the white one because I thought this sort of, you know, signifies The Last of Us Part 2 a bit more. But if you guys enjoyed, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, because honestly, this collector's edition over here was an absolute joy to unbox. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you later. Deuces.